It's up at the top. Just scroll along. It's most of the way over to the right.
Ah, found it.
All right. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's get, the name of this adventure is Boobs and Bludgeoning. When last we left our epic, adventurers, they decided to lay waste to most of the population of the lonely city of Dalmar. The party managed to convince, a young dragon that, well, townspeople are tasty. With Bob satisfied with the result, Bob released his control over the city, and the adventurers moved on. However, you were of course kicked out of the Adventurers Guild because, well, they like to promote good and, well-being and that sort of thing, as opposed to mindlessly slaughtering princesses and townsfolk and, general stuff like that. They frown upon that. So, you set off on your own, created your own mercenary company, actually, by the name of Boobs and Bludgeoning. You've been working out of a town by the name of Elder Crag for a couple of months now. Along your journeys, though, two members of your party have decided that, they're going to go their separate ways because they just don't like the way the company's going. So, Flair and Manali have went their separate ways, and, Sugar Nubs also decided to leave the party. But you did manage to add one person to your mercenary company, by the name of Solana, who, Kaylin has been romancing ever since she joined. As we... Here at the town of Elder Crag, it's not, exactly the safe haven for miscreants and misdoers, but it is a place that, you're not going to be in trouble for, killing someone, as long as, they weren't like, the Prince of Goodness. The town...
We'll kill the Prince of Goodness.
The Lord Warden, Cragsworth the Fourth, he pretty much understands that, mercenaries do mercenary things, and so long as you're not killing anybody good, him or his guardsmen, the townsfolk, he doesn't really seem to care, so long as, you keep your business to yourself and don't screw with his town. The captain of the guard here in the lovely city, or town of Elder Crag, is by the name of Captain Gondor. Your favorite place to hang out between adventures is a place called the Staggered Goat. A lovely little pub, has a couple of rooms upstairs that Kaylin frequents regularly on her wild adventures.
In bed.
In bed. But as we join our intrepid mercenaries on this night, you can easily be found there inside of the Staggered Goat this evening. Of note, since you've been here a little while, there's a barmaid there by the name of Kira, who's come to know you fairly well. There's also a local by the name of Cobblegrim who likes to, sit in the corner and carries this big piece of lumber around with him wherever he goes. You're not really sure what it's for, but every time you see him, he's carrying this big piece of lumber around with him. Your buddy there, Kaylin, Solana, the fourth member of Boobs and Bludgeoning, is there with you. You're chilling out near a table. And as you're relaxing that night, Shara, a red-haired female warrior and leader of rival adventuring party, walks into the tavern. And that is where we shall begin.
Okay.
Wait, who walked into the tavern?
Our rival.
Your rival adventuring guild. Like, these are the
Okay.
bitches that are, like, gonna undercut you or try and, if there's, like, a bounty, try and beat you to the bounty.
It's the Gary Oak to our Ash Ketchum.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Their name is Hold on, I wrote it down. The Iron Fist.
Not as catchy as boobs and bludgeoning.
Not as catchy as boobs and bludgeoning. But to note, thus far, they are a lot more successful than you guys.
I mean, success. What is success?
They've returned with more bounties alive than you have. If that's how we want to categorize success. So that's what they've done.
Have we made more dragons happy?
Have you made what?
More dragons happy. I'd say not recently.
Not recently, no. You have, however, seen Bob floating around here and there as you've adventured, just sort of smiling, looking at you, telling, rhymes and stuff, as you go about your adventures. So Bob's still around, so you can assume his pet dragon is probably somewhere nearby.
Okay, now I'm imagining that Bob is like the monitor from Halo. and it's like, just shut the fuck up and go the fuck away.
Or Guilty Spark.
Or, Bob could be like, just
Wheatley.
a less attractive, less funny, but rhymey Cortana.
Or like Navi.
Ooh, like Navi. Hey! Listen!
How long this now?
Alright.
So yes, we see our rival. What do we do? I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Solana looks over and says, "Oh, it's the red-haired bitch again. Come to wipe your pennies across the table to get your filth wine." Shara looks over and says, "Oh, well, if it isn't the worst adventuring party in history. Oh, killed any more companions today? Slayed any more princesses lately? We'd like to hear another one of those tales."
Our companions left. We didn't kill them.
So you say. Though I've not heard of them since they left.
Neither have we.
Well, one's fond of munching on leaves, so we're probably not going to hear from her. And is that cake?
Is what?
Does Davidia have cake?
Do you have cake?
Yes, I have cake.
Oh, she has cake.
It's red velvet cake. It's from my roommate.
Oh wow,
today.
there's 4 people watching us now. Wow. Yeah.
Watching me eat cake.
Watching you eat cake. Alright, so Shara just shrugs her shoulders. Well, it doesn't hurt that we just came back from Lord Cragsmith with another bounty, she says, tossing a coin purse up and down. Kelowna.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you, Kelowna. If your party ever
Care
wants
for a game
to,
of cards.
if your party ever wants to join the ranks of the successful mercenaries, maybe you should come join us. TTFN, ta-ta for now. And she walks over to the bar.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I'm just like, haven't we heard someone else say that before?
Does the name Bob mean anything to you?
She looks back over her shoulder and smiles. Oh, Bob is many places at many times.
Oh, God.
That fucker.
Ugh.
No, it's cute. You'll have your own personal, demon that's gonna fuck with you and follow you around
No,
forever.
it's good. Good to have a recurring villain.
Maybe one day, when you're level 20, you'll slay Bob. That's how this adventure ends, is the epic slaying of Bob, the demon.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
You feed one town to a dragon.
Or it could be like, just out of game right now, I guess, since we're fucking around. It could be like, Secret of Mana. Y'all get all attached to, like one character and then have to kill that at the very end, to save the world. I'm the only one that's played Secret of Mana? Fine, I'm old. Leave me alone.
I played a couple of the other Mana games, but I don't know if I ever finished them.
Alright, so, anyway, Shara walks over and sits down at the bar and gets herself a drink.
I'll pay someone 100 gold to poison her wine.
Do you have 100 gold?
Probably not. That's why I'm just speaking shit.
See,
No, I don't have 100 gold. I
Kira,
got like 80. Oh, who wants chip in 20?
Kira, the barmaid, walks over and says, "Oh, what can I get boobs and bludgeoning tonight? Some more of the cheap stuff, I reckon."
Yes.
So,
No one will play cards with me anymore.
you do have a reputation round these parts.
Yes.
Alright, so, but Kira nods and she goes off. Anything for you, sweetie? Looking at you, Miali.
Just the usual.
Alright, coming right up. And how about you, Captain of the Boobs and Bludgeoning? Anything for you?
Hot tea, please.
Hot tea. Don't get that request often. Alright, I'll be right back. And she goes off and she comes back, brings you your drinks as you're sitting there in the tavern. One of the barkeeps goes over and stokes the fire along the south side of the bar. Pokes at it a little bit, throws a few logs on to get the fire more up and raging. It's kind of a cold night. But as you're sitting there sipping your tea and your usual and your cheap wine, Shara turns around, leans against the bar with her back and says, "So, you going after the big one tomorrow?"
Of course.
That big one.
Of course, we're going.
Solana says, "Of course we're going after the big one. Why wouldn't we go after the big one?" And Shara says, "Well, you'll have to beat us to it first if you know what's good for you. Otherwise, we might have to have another disagreement over the bounty." You've ran across her many times, and thus far she's bested you. Her and her companions have bested you each time, screwing you out of several bounties. So this poke at you does not sit the most easy with you, as A, she's true, and B, she's a bitch.
It's probably a bad idea to start a bar fight tonight.
Yes, it's a bad idea.
Is that how this adventure starts?
Still tempted.
A bar fight?
Probably.
I take it she's several levels higher than us.
No, they're only about a level higher than you.
Ah,
If, we're gonna meta game here. Yeah, they're only about a level higher than you. You could kill them, but I suppose they have a 25% greater chance of killing you.
what y'all think?
But right now, her companions aren't here, so it's just her.
I think we need to
Roll for initiative?
get her. I think we need to get her drunk and get information out of her.
Who wants to pretend to be interested in her?
Well,
Yeah. Smooze up to her for the
does
night.
anybody have persuade?
No.
Damn it!
Well, sort of. I've got a charisma bonus. That's about it.
You're probably the most likely, Kaylin.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. As you get up from your seat, however, you hear a rumbling. Suddenly you hear boards beneath your feet begin to crack as hands...
That's not good.
It's never good. As hands reach up from the bottom,
Run!
what you think would be the cellar of this lovely little tavern, the Staggered Goat. And what looks like zombified bodies start coming up out of this hole they've pulled up in the floor.
GTFO.
Oh shit!
And as you look at them, they very much look like townsfolk of Elder Crag, just come to life after dying, but you're tragically unaware of any deaths that have happened that would cause, this many to
Look,
start
I killed
pouring
that guy.
out. Glancing down in the hole they're coming out of, you see kind of a river of undead running beneath the tavern.
I'm just like, fire, burn, close the hole.
And now you will roll for initiative.
Uh,
Ugh. Every fucking time. Roll20 just hates me.
12.
And we'll give Solana a roll. Solana's a mage, by the way. Alright, so Kaylin.
Is she like set up for like damage?
She is set up to do nothing but beat the ever-loving fuck out of shit.
Excellent.
Ooh, 17.
Be Miali, Kaylin, Solana, Kelowna, and the Zambies. Y'all can tell which ones are Zambies and which ones are not Zambies.
I'd hope so.
I mean on the play map.
I think so.
Okay. They look like the ones with kind of rotting flesh and, you know, crawling around and stuff. That would be them.
Oh no.
Wait, is there only one right now?
No, there are...
Or?
Right now you have... Why won't this work? Why has it stopped working? Oh, that's why. 1, 2... 3,
Oh. Oh.
4,
Oh my god. Wow. I have not slept enough.
5. You have 5 zombies crawling out of the hole that's opened up in the bar.
Whack them with your lumber.
You do see the lumber-wielding individual off to the side over there. His name again is Cobblegrim. And you also see, you know, the barmaids and everything like that. You hear shrieks as combat commences. Miali, you are first.
I'm gonna move over here first
Mm-hmm.
and use a firebolt on the one near the topmost one.
The one that's crawling.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to ping.
You hold down the mouse button for a second and it'll make a circle.
Ah!
Yeah.
There you go, that one. Yeah.
Alright. And a firebolt. Alright, make us your attack roll.
That's D20 plus.
Your spell attack bonus.
Right, that's fine.
You will hit. Roll some damage. 1d10, I believe, for a firebolt.
Nine.
Oh, alright. The little zombie gurgles in pain as you whack it with a firebolt. And its arm flies off. Or one of its arms flies off as you whack it with the firebolt. Alright. Kaylin.
I do have a question. What about my wolf? Does that mean I control 2?
That's right, you took a familiar. You're a beastmaster.
Ish. I just remembered. I was looking at my notes.
I did too. Alright.
Do we just want to have
here's
the
your
wolf,
wolf.
attack with me?
There's your wolf.
Here's the wolf. Isn't that Flair?
It's Flair, but I don't have a wolf. But Flair is now your wolf. So.
Okay.
Rhonda, don't let your wolf kill any transgender princesses with katanas.
I will do my best. So, do we just want to have my... since I just remember this, should my wolf just attack last?
Alright, the way your wolf companion works, until you reach 4th level, or no, 5th level, when you get your extra action, Your wolf, up until that point, will obey as directed, as best it can. So you're just going to give the wolf directions, and it's going to go do its thing. Until you get your extra action on your turn, you don't get the actual command of the familiar, or of your beast.
Attack zombie! That's it.
Okay. It runs off and starts biting the zombie's leg.
Yay! Good boy.
And
I'll let you, hump the redhead's leg after this is done.
it deals 7 points of damage to the zombie it attacks and pulls off its leg while it's at it. All right, what do you want to do?
Yay!
What do you want to do, Kalen?
I'm going to move forward and whack this guy with my katana.
You're never letting go of that katana, are you?
Never.
Okay.
That's plus 2. Because that's to my range. Yep. A 13.
A 13 will hit. Roll some damage.
D10, right?
D8 plus
D8.
plus your dex, since it's a finesse weapon.
Oh, so D8 plus 4. That's better.
All right.
6.
All right. You cleave off this zombie's left arm, and it gurgles in unhappy pain. Solana will, to you, Miali, go and step out from behind you. Since you just walked right in front of her.
Way to protect my girlfriend.
And she will attack that one. The one that Wolf is currently biting. And she will firebolt it. And she will hit it. And she will deal it 4 points of damage, burning its face off, and casting it back down into the hole of whence it came, destroying it. Kelowna.
Let's whack this one with my hammer.
Gonna whack it with a hammer. You're a cleric. These are undead, and you're gonna whack it with a hammer. All right, go.
Dude, I don't actually have turn undead
Oh, well, never
or
mind then.
anything.
It's gonna be like, this is a cleric fight right here. You could wipe the board in like 2 rounds, but okay.
Well, I thought Turn Undead was just like a natural thing all clerics had. Or did they change that?
Depends on what type of cleric you is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, that's a channel divinity thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Fuck, I totally forgot about all of that. Hold on. Okay.
She forgot what her character was. She forgot she was supposed to play with her pals tonight.
I'm so bad at this, and I am so sleep deprived.
That is me during the holidays. Because work is like, we want you to close, we want you to open, we want you to close, we want you to open. And I'm like, pick. Just make me open or just make me close. Don't make me do both. Back to back.
Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna do turn undead.
Alright. You shall turn undead. Is that one of your radius ones?
Yeah, within 30 feet of me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Make a wisdom saving throw where
Yeah.
it's turned for 1 minute. Or until it takes damage.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not sure how much wisdom zombies have.
one of them's really smart, one of them's really dumb.
We got Albert Einstein. And 2 of the 3 Stooges.
What's your base spell? The one in the middle on the second page. Your spell save.
13.
Okay.
Seems low.
3 of them fail, and one of them still all. They look around. They go, "What's going on here? Harold!
Zombies fight!
You killed Harold!" All right, and it comes to zombie turn. The only zombie left will attack Kelowna. And it will miss you. Miali, you're up.
I'm going to fire a fireball at this one again.
All right. Oh. That's a great roll.
Oh god. I'm not good at this. This is why I use normal dice normally.
I mean, that would be equivalent to an 11 or a 12. Or no.
An
It
18.
would be 11
no.
plus 4.
Yeah.
If,
So it would be...
how are you doing
Equivalent
your
to 50.
comparison?
Because it's... if you
We're just leaving off the last digit.
Yeah. It's...
Well, still, the
You could
second
leave
roll
off
is better.
if you left off the last digit. If she
no.
rolled a 100, but she rolled a 200.
Yeah, she rolled a 200.
All right. So anyway, you roll an 18. You hit. Roll some damage.
That would still make it an 11, though.
Nine
Nine.
points of damage. It shrieks and yells and dies there on the floor as flames engulf its body. From
Kill it
the
with fire.
from the door of the tavern, which is up here. That's the front door to the tavern. You hear a large, guttural, deep voice yell, "What's going on in here? Open this door!"
I'm not gonna open the door.
Can't visit zombies.
Well, you are the one with the charisma. You're...
Oh,
And then walks.
Kaylin,
Like
you're the
somebody-
face of this organization.
I thought you were.
Yeah,
I
no,
was the one who gambles
I'm
away
the
money.
brains. Which is sad. Because I should not be the brain.
you took up the role.
I know, because nobody else wanted it. I was like, alright, I guess I'll do it.
I don't know if you trust my judgment after feeding townspeople to a dragon.
This is true. It does make sense for me.
All right. So, this lovely individual bursts in. Turning around, you see that it is Captain Gondor of the City Guard. "What are you doing in here? I hear screams and fire. What the hell's going on?"
I wasn't aware fire made a noise.
Zombies.
Zombies crawled out of the floor for no fucking reason. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Or happen to want to help us?
Gondor looks at
By the way, I saved a couple of them. You're welcome.
Gondor looks at the 3 non-zombie townsfolk, looks down at the 2 that are burning, missing limbs laying on the floor, and he says, "Good townsfolk, what has happened here?" I don't know, Captain Gondor. These people, they just started throwing firebolts at citizens and chopping off their arms, and this wolf, it bit me."
They were zombies. You were zombies, and now you're not zombies anymore.
We saved you.
Congratulations.
Oh, shit.
As you look at
I have a bad
the
feeling.
looking at the leg that, Kalen's wolf pulled off of one of the zombies, it no longer looks like a rotting zombie leg. In fact, it looks like a very healthy, nice sculptured leg there.
It's been a wonderful night.
Looking at the rest of the townsfolk that you've slaughtered, they don't really look like zombies. They just look like slaughtered townsfolk. The rotting flesh and exposed bones don't really seem to be a thing anymore. It's like they were never zombies.
I'm not spending the night in jail.
What was in his drinks?
Just for the record, Amber, I hate you.
Let's go.
Well, they were zombies.
They were zombies. Oh, I finally caught you, you bloody bastards.
Wait, what about what's going on in the hole? What happened to the river sticks under the tavern?
Looking down into the hole at the tavern, all you see is a basement floor. You don't see a flood of zombies running underneath anymore.
Well, that's fucking great.
Your buddy, not buddy, but your rival, Shara, who decided to go hide behind one of the barmaids next to the fireplace. This is Shara down here, by the way.
Great.
She goes, I saw what they did, Captain. You should throw them in the locks. All of them. Slaughtering townsfolk like that.
Okay.
They were zombies.
Captain.
I swear this is not what it looks like.
The captain pushes the door open. Hey, men. I want to need a few more of you in here. Come on.
Shit.
Gondor turns back to you.
I'm gonna...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to think.
Gondor turns back to the group and says, Alright. And he cracks his knuckles a bit. Gondor is a big dragonborn, by the way. A big red dragonborn. And if y'all don't know what a dragonborn is, it's a dragon-human hybrid thing. Just in case you don't know. But he says, Alright, there are two ways this goes. You can come quietly with us and try and explain what happened, killing townsfolk and all in your zombie stories, to Lord's Cragsworth, or we can do it the hard way. That's up to you.
I'm just like, I would try a persuasion check, but I have no idea on earth how I'd explain this.
Yeah.
Solana.
It's kind of just like, I got nothing this time.
Solana walks over to the giant, 15-foot hole in the floor and says, Look! The boards are burst from under, not down. We didn't pull boards up. You, barkeep, you saw what happened, didn't you? He goes, All I know is you people, boards breaking and bones crunching. And
Where did Cobblegrim go?
Cobblegrim ran upstairs.
He's a fucking coward.
Yes, and all I know is your wolf stole that lady's leg. It's not right. It's not right, I tell you.
Give it back. Give it back, boy.
You do see Cobblegrim up on the stairway, heading up to the upper rooms, lower right-hand corner of the bar. But Solanus goes, How do you explain the hole, Captain Gondor? How? It didn't magically show up here. Oh, wait. Did it?
It did magically show up here.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't put it here, Solanus says. Captain Gondor looks at you, Kelowna, and says, So, what's it gonna be, Captain of the Boobs and Bludgeoning? I've been hankering to carry you in for a long time.
We could make a run for it. I'm good with making a run for it. I'm
Go.
totally good with making a run for it.
Talk to the Duke guy.
No, bad idea. Remember what happened when we talked to someone of royalty last? We killed them.
Well, that was the point. We didn't talk to them. That was the problem. We just threw a katana at them.
Well, we did talk to them first before they, put us down the hole.
So what's it gonna be?
But I will go with your decision. I was trying to think of a way to talk us out of this, and I'm just like, I got nothing. I have no good
I'm gonna
excuse.
yell at Cobblegrim.
Okay.
Why are we yelling at Cobblegrim again?
Like, and tell him to get down here.
Well, what are you gonna say to him?
I'm gonna say, Cobblegrim, get your ass back down here.
There are no more
Backward.
zombies.
From the top of the stairs here, ain't gonna come down there with no zombies. Oh, it's just stupid board breaking up. Zombie coming out. Coming down there. What you want?
Did you see the zombies come out of the giant hole in the floor?
Dang, I didn't see no damn zombies. I saw you killing up townsfolk coming up out the floor.
Why are townsfolk coming up out of the floor?
Oh,
Yeah, riddle me that.
I ain't got no answers for you. No townsfolk, dog bit leg off, burning up townsfolk with firebolts.
Just to be honest, I did not cast firebolts.
The other half of your
I
party
say
did,
with katana in my hand.
with the blood-soaked katana in your hand. The other townsfolk that were turned and don't seem to be unturning run over to the door side of the tavern near Gondor. And outside of the door, you do see about 12 guards outside. Gondor pulls
Have
his...
no choice but to,
Shall I jump down the hole?
You could jump down the hole. This is D&D. You can do whatever makes you happy. You could fight, you could run, you could go with them and talk. That's all up to you.
Fearless leader. So our options are trying to fight off a bunch of Dragonborn. We could jump down the hole and hope, what's down there kills us quickly. Or we could go with him and hope they kill us quickly.
Gondor takes his
I
great
say to
sword.
Gondor, you
from-
said we could talk to the Earl guy, right?
I imagine that's going to end with
What
us
was his-
being sent to the guillotine.
The Earl, Lord
Duke,
Lord Warden
Lord.
Cragsworth is his
Lord
title.
Crag.
He goes, I'm not really allowed to kill you unless you resist if you want to talk to him first. Town rules and all.
Then we won't resist.
Speak for yourself.
I cast a pointing glance at Kaylin and
You have been cast a pointed glance, Kaylin.
I sigh and set down my sword.
Solana says, you don't have to leave your weapons. Carry them with you. All right.
I pick my sword back up and put it in a sheath.
Solanus agrees to go peacefully. Miali, are you going peacefully? Are you going peacefully, Miali?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go peacefully then. All right. You're carried through the town.
Third drink of the night. Woo!
You're carried through the town up to the keep, the lovely place that I'm sure you all like being. But you're carried up to the keep, and as you arrive there, you're not unfamiliar with its, horrid stenches, the unhappy, smells that you're pretty sure are from rotting corpses and stuff that emanate from the lovely location there. But you know what? You've been here long enough, you just call it home. The captain, Gondor, leads you up in there. Oh, and as you were mentioning earlier, Ramona, the entirety of the guard is not Dragonborn. Just the captain of the guard is Dragonborn.
No. Well, still, I'm not sure if we could have taken one.
All right. As you enter, you notice that one of the guards was carrying one of the bodies that you had slaughtered earlier with them. As you approach the inner part of the keep, Captain Gondor points down at your wolf and says, "No dogs allowed."
He's part of the group you're accusing.
Aye, but I'm not going to punish a beast for what stupid things his master done did.
I mean, what do you want me to do with him?
Leave him here.
With the rest of the animals?
Yeah, out here in the pens with the horses and the donkeys and the were-tigers. You know, here.
Fine. Stay here, boy.
What is your wolf's name? I just keep calling it Wolf.
I was trying to think of what to do. For some reason, I just want to call him Smit.
Smit?
Smit.
And Smit's a boy?
Smit. Yes, he's a boy. But Smit is also the name of the first time I had a hunter in WoW that was I found at a wolf and I named it Smit. So I've always been kind of attached to that name.
I see.
I don't know why I named it Smit, but I did. So it's Smit.
I gotcha. My first wolf in WoW was named Kiba because of, Wolf's Rain. But anyway. Alright. I guess we'll use visuals for this one. Let's zoom out a bit. Alright, just scroll slightly down of where you were, and you'll see the location. But you enter the throne room here in Elder Crag. You see the familiar face of, Lord Cragsworth IV standing there near his chair. Captain Gondor goes up to stand beside his Lord Warden, and the guard that was dragging the body throws it on a table just to the left of the king. And looking at the body, this is not a zombie corpse. This is a good old-fashioned, human townsfolk corpse that, went and worked at the mills every day for, 80 hours a week, that probably had a really crappy life, who's now dead.
Well, at least we put him out of his misery.
Lord,
he doesn't have to go back to work at the mill again.
Doesn't have to go back to work at the mill. Lord Cragsworth looks at you and says, "You, again? I thought we had a talk. You were going to come to this town and not kill townsfolk. You were going to kill, whatever people were paying you to kill, not my goddamn townsfolk. Why are you killing townsfolk?" And he smashes his hand on the side of the throne angrily at you.
They weren't townsfolk when they attacked us.
Okay. What were they?
They were
Zombies.
undead.
They were zombies. Undead. Alright. This one doesn't look undead to me. I've seen many a zombies in my time. That is not a zombie.
Maybe they were cursed?
Alright. They were cursed. By what?
By a demon,
Called
perhaps?
Bob?
By a demon called Bob? You expect me to believe this?
Well, this
Not really.
would be his MO, fucking with us.
He's well, we would call him a friend, but he's our demon, I guess.
He's
Not ours.
He's
Yeah.
your demon. You
No,
have
he's not.
a
He's
demon.
not our demon.
Our
He's not our demon. No.
Well, it's a demon that's got kind of attached to us, like
We have
some
dealt
stuff
with
with
him
in the past.
before.
Yeah.
You've dealt
What
with
they
this
said.
demon before. Tell me, how did you deal with this demon before?
Dragon.
Not
Have you
important.
heard of Dalmar? That's it.
Oh, I've heard of your antics in Dalmar. I was, told not to let you into this fine city, but I thought, you know what? Every adventure fucks up ever so often. So I'm gonna let these fine people in here to live their lives, and they're not going to fuck with me. And I told you, when you arrived, don't fuck with me. And what did you do?
We just haven't hit our stride yet.
Solanus perks up and says, "So, what if we could prove that they were zombies?
We can't?
When we killed them. What if we could prove that?"
We could prove that? Hopefully we could prove that. Yes.
Solanus whispers, "Shut up! Don't you know what a bluff is?"
Right. Yeah, we could totally prove they were zombies when we killed them.
Captain Gondor chuckles. He says, "Oh, you're going to prove it, are you? Tell me, how come everyone in the bar told me tales of dogs biting off good townsfolk's limbs, burning our fair townsfolk to death, and just generally horrible things being done to townsfolk?"
Did any of them mention the hole that in the floor that the townsfolk crawled out of when they were undead?
Lord Cragsworth looks over at Captain Gondor, curiously. Captain Gondor says, "Aye, there was a large hole in the floor of the staggered goat, but what does the hole prove?"
Well, the fact that the boards were broken upward means something broke out of the cellar through that hole and into the bar. And that would be the townsfolk when they were under whatever
Yeah, why would I just be
they were
killing them
under.
willy-nilly? Some of them still owe me money.
You don't just go around killing people for no reason.
Especially
Not
when they owe you
anymore,
money.
anyways.
Lord Cragsworth walks over to the dead individual on the table that was brought before him, looks down at him. "So, these people broke up from the basement of the staggered goat, is what you're telling me. Just punched their way through the boards.
No.
While there were zombies. Yeah.
While they were zombies."
That's our story and we're sticking to it.
Well, I guess that would explain why they were able to, just mindlessly break through, boards that were meant to hold, many people in the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am sure that they were not in the tavern before the boards
Well,
exploded.
If the demon had anything to do with it, I'm sure they were, strengthened with magic shenanigans.
Magic shenanigans.
Magical shenanigans.
Alright, so I'll admit that even my captain can't explain away one part of this story. But the fact is that townsfolk are dead. You killed them. I must admit, I don't know how to get to the bottom of this. Were there any witnesses who would back up your tale?
Maybe.
There,
We haven't really we didn't really get to talk to everybody in the bar before, we were asked to come here very nicely.
Captain Gondor chirps up. "Oh, I got a great witness for you, sir. Heroes of this fine town of Elder Crag they are. In fact, they just got back doing a mission for you today. I say we go get Shara. She was there. She told me what happened."
It's so screwed.
I love that
Yeah.
two of you have your
I
are just
like-
faceballing right now.
Well, she may not know. She does have a very well-known grudge against us, so she may not be the most reliable witness. She has always wanted to screw us over.
it's true.
Lord Cragsworth nods. That's true. They would not make good witnesses, Gondor. Are there any others that you can think of? Else I do have to pass
Dude who
my
carries around the log.
It was Cobblegram.
Cobblegrim. Can you understand half of what that man is saying?
Sometimes, yeah, get a
Sometimes.
couple of drinks in him, and he gets really, understandable.
Let's see.
What about Kira?
We can always talk to her. We didn't get to talk to her yet.
The barmaid.
She was the one who gave us the drinks. So
The drinks. Are you saying that your drinks were poisoned?
no.
All right. Then why does it matter?
I just think there can't be a coincidence that we just got our drinks and we had just started drinking and then all this stuff happened. It can't be a coincidence.
Oh,
Magic, I say, magic.
So if it wasn't Kira, you think someone at the Staggered Goat poisoned your drinks, made you think all the townsfolk were zombies, so you started killing them. Is that what I'm understanding?
Entirely possible.
It is entirely possible. This is a method of investigation we need to pursue.
Wait, it's Solana. What's her name? Solanas?
Solana is your mage,
Solana?
yes.
Did she have a drink?
Solana did not
Yes.
have a drink, no.
Oh, she didn't have a drink.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, then it wasn't drinks.
It was not drinks because she was not drinking and she did see the zombies. It wasn't a drink. So
But it was still pretty convinced it was a targeted attack on us.
Against you. Who has it
Yes.
out for you? Tell me.
Bob,
well, I was gonna say the other mercenary company.
Also them.
the King of Dalmar.
So, we've narrowed the list of people who hate you and would want to see you slaughtered here in our dungeons to a demon, a rival adventuring mercenary company, and the king whose child you slaughtered. Those people might have it out for you, right?
Just a tad.
I'd say it's more likely it's the mercenary company.
Well, I'll tell you
Other
what.
thing.
You, Private, go get Kira. I would like to hear her side of the story. The ranger here seems fairly convinced that she might be able to provide some details. One of the guards nods and heads off. So, now we wait. Well, I guess we'll wait here about, what, 5 minutes? 6 minutes? What do you think?
Yeah,
Gondor.
Fast.
Gondor nods and says, I think 5 minutes is plenty, good sir.
Until what?
Until we've waited long
Not
enough
good
for
thing.
Kira to arrive.
And then what happens?
Then we'll hear Kira's side of the story. If she also thinks you just slaughtered townsfolk, then I have no choice but to put you four in prison. That's my only real course of action. And if she says something to the other side of this tale, then perhaps we will give it further consideration. A few minutes pass, and you begin to notice something. A slight, thin blue fog is creeping into the room.
Is anybody else? Is everybody else
I'm just
seeing
like-
this?
Selenas perks up and goes, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
She says, "Weapons out!" And we will roll for initiative. Are y'all going the same initiative as last time?
Sure, that works.
Okay.
No.
No? Okay. Reroll for
Reroll.
initiative.
Yes. Please don't fuck me over. Okay. I can live with that.
Yeah. It's better than a 2.
Solanas will go on 17.
Woo!
Ooh, and Gondor will go before her.
So So,
So,
who are we fighting?
as you draw your weapons, you notice that the Lord Warden, Captain Gondar, and all of the soldiers present in the room suddenly look a little dead to you.
Fuck me.
Damn it.
Gondar steps just a little bit to the right, and as Gondor is a dragonborn, decides to breathe fire across Kalen and Kelowna.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I need you two to roll me a either a dex or an acrobatics check. Do try and get above a 14, please.
That's not gonna happen.
17!
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh, and a 4. Alright. That's not a plus. Alright. Kelowna, you will take 7 points of damage. Kalen, you will take 4. Since you nimbly got out of the way of some of the fire breath.
You know. So I'm down to 20.
Salinas steps back.
Solanas?
Salinas, whatever.
Potato.
Wasn't planning on playing her, so her name's not stuck in my head. Alright, but she takes several steps back to get behind the guards that are in front of her. And she casts a firebolt at the one directly in front of her. And she will miss. Alright, that brings us to Kelowna.
A turn undead would be wonderful right now.
Can I do that again?
How many times a day can you do it? I think just one.
You might be right. Oh, I have to be level 6 to use it between rests.
Okay.
Oh, a short rest restores it, though.
You ain't taking no rest.
What about sitting here waiting for Kira? Oh wait, it hasn't been 5 minutes.
It has not.
Okay.
So, shall we slaughter some guards? And further plunge our name into the mud?
Should play Highway to Hell in the background.
It's just like, I don't want to do this. But I'm pretty sure if I just laid down my weapon, they would still try to kill me.
What you gonna do, Kelowna?
Who are you gonna call?
I have so many spells. I have to
Someone else.
remember what all my spells are. It's ridiculous.
quote a movie where an
Guys,
army...
I'm bad at this game.
To quote a movie where zombies were, an army coming towards them, thus far, Kelowna has led two things: Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Oh, man.
Come on, Kelowna, what are you doing?
Okay.
Just go and whack one in the face.
I'm gonna cast inflict wounds.
Alright.
Oh, inflict.
Inflicting the wounds, alright.
Psychic damage.
It's necrotic damage. Which one should I attack?
Well, that's up to you, sweetie.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to attack the guy who's breathing fire at you? The Duke? Well, does the Duke look dead? Does the Duke look dead is the question.
The Duke.
That is a good question.
Why do you keep calling him Duke and Earl and...
The Lord.
The Lord. Does the Lord look dead?
The Lord does indeed look undead.
He is Lord. Yeah.
He is Lord.
Wait.
So shall we follow through with the promise of regicide?
He's not a king, so technically it's not regicide.
So Gondor is the one on the left.
Gondor is the one on the left with the fist. The Lord is the one with the little castle. And all the other little fists are, soldiers, guards.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast inflict on him.
Alright. Does he need to make a save?
Oh, it's a melee as well, so I guess.
Oh, you've got to go touch him.
What nice muscles you have. Feel pain.
Alright. What do you roll for your damage?
3d10.
Shit. Alright.
Yeah. And actually, if I cast it second level, I can add another d10 to that.
Jesus.
So I guess I'll do that.
Shit. Alright.
Well, I hope you roll 10 each time.
Must be the biggest
And-
roll in our
I
play so
know.
far.
And that's
Well, other than Samantha rolling 200.
plus my wisdom, right?
For a spell, no. You'll add your spell power to it.
Oh, the attack bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll cast it at first level.
Okay.
52.
Wait,
Wow.
shit, that was... I'm sorry.
That's 3d20.
That was incorrect. There we go.
Okay. He shrieks in absolute horror as you touch the side of his scaly skin. Alright. Kalen.
I'm just gonna shoot with one of the guards with my bow.
Which one?
This fucker right here.
Alright. I love how you are still sticking with the divide and conquer methodology.
I don't really want to shoot the captain of the guard. Just in case, we have one of those times where someone shows up and suddenly everyone's not zombies. I could say, everyone's like, oh yeah, I hit him. I'm like, I just hit this random guy over here.
He had 12 kids!
So, that's supposed to range damage wise. So 4. It can show up anytime now.
We would like to see it.
Man, what the hell is it doing? I've input it twice and nothing has happened.
Does it tell you you have an error message?
No.
Aw.
Let me refresh the page.
Oh no. Someone was watching us.
Well, I Twitch 11 people watching us. It was just like, we're having problems.
It says 5.
Oh, it's time to fuck.
But someone asked how's it going, and then he was like, oh, you're not gonna pay attention to me, I'm gonna leave. Which I can identify with.
$19!
Yay!
Woo!
Alright. Now you're a Beastmaster. You don't get the bonus for that, so just a regular hit. Go ahead.
Well, I know, because I did take the range thing when I was like level 1, so I do get the +2 range damage bonus.
Oh no, I was going to say there's something you can take
Yeah.
as a ranger that gives you, like on a 19 or a 20, you get. But
Oh, yeah.
never mind. Roll
But I do
damage.
get that. Three. This works out for my plan perfectly, where I'm just like, I wasn't trying to hurt you, because I knew you'd turn back to human.
You just sort of wing him in the arm, you know, just a flesh wound, you know, nothing serious. All right, Kaylin. Or no, I'm sorry, Meowly. Kaylin just.
I was like, I just went.
I'm gonna just move over here.
You're just gonna move over there.
Because I have a theory that they're not actual zombies and we just kind of think they are. So, in order to have like plausible deniability, I'm just staying out of the way until someone comes and they turn it normal.
That's not a bad plan. If you recall, nothing was able to hit you when you were in the bar, so not a bad plan.
Is why my plan was just to wing the guy. So I could say I was defending myself. I thought you were a zombie. I didn't do 20 damage to you like the priest did.
I understand your reasoning. I like your reasoning.
Okay, everybody stop attacking, then.
Alright. Left to
Wait,
right.
but he just breathed fire and damaged us.
He sure did.
Wait. What?
I was just trying to, you know, make Meowly's plan sound feasible. Doesn't mean that's what happened. You're right. Yes, he totally breathed fire and hurt you.
Go on, hurry up and get back here with Kira.
He will miss. He will miss.
Ooh, wait, so is that Selena way down at the bottom?
Yeah, Selena moved way down at the bottom. And one of the soldiers just scored a hit on her. And we'll
No, let's go save my girlfriend.
we'll deal her 3 points of damage. She goes, "Ow, you little bastard!" And the one that's up there next to Kelowna will also take a swing at her. Ooh, and will hit you. And deal you 4 points of damage, Kelowna. We are at the top of the round. Gondor will take a swing at you, Kelowna.
Oh, jeez.
Gondor will hit you. And deal you 9 points of damage, Kelowna.
Are you still standing?
Barely.
Might want to heal yourself.
That's the plan.
It is now Selena's turn. Bursting through the door to the east, you see someone you recognize. Selena's mentor, Gong. A small old woman who yells, "Aye! Don't kill them! Don't kill them! We need to escape right now!"
Sounds good to me.
Alright, let's get the fuck out.
Selenas rushes over. "Alright, sounds great. Which way do we go?" She says, "Out the windows. Back there." if you look at the south of the room, there are several windows at the top of this little
Of
throne
course.
room.
Of course, they're all the way at the south. And
Of course, they're all the way at the south end. She says, the gong says, you weren't seeing things, but you were seeing things. The spells are going mad. There's a warlock here summoning things, and every time it summons something, something goes wrong. We have to stop him, and we have to stop him now. Otherwise, you're going to kill everyone.
Thanks.
agreed. Let's
Alright, so Selena and Gong start heading down. That takes us to Kelowna is next. You can't move through people. Oh wait, yeah you can. This is 5th edition. You can move through people, you just can't stop on them. My apologies. Sorry, flashbacks to 3.5. My bad, you can move through people.
I go here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your speed? 30?
25.
Oh,
think?
25. 5 squares, basically.
Cool. Together and prayer of healing.
Alright, before you get a prayer of healing, the one guy you ran past gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, well, that means I'm fucking dead.
He misses.
I
He rolled a 9, so you're fine. You can cast your prayer, get to praying and healing.
don't think I understand attack of opportunity, but
Well, I feel sorry for Sam. She decided to hide on the wrong side of the room.
She did,
That's
didn't
true.
she?
Whoops.
Though, to be fair, if y'all were going to throw down with all the zombie people, I gave you plenty of things in this room to, you know, LOS out of the way if you wanted to pick them off one at a time.
LOS.
Out of sight.
No.
Us.
So when it says your spellcasting ability modifier, that means my wisdom, right?
No. Your
I'm-
spellcasting ability modifier is...
Is
On
the attack bonus.
It's your spell attack bonus.
Okay. So everyone heals 11.
Ooh, alright.
If anyone but me has damage.
What is that, 30 foot or 60 foot?
Within everyone. Oh, everyone that I can see.
You can see me.
Okay, you can pretty much see everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody takes 11 points back up if they were down any. Alright,
I'm back up to 24.
Kaylin,
I'm gonna GTFO.
GTN FNO. Alright,
I can move there. It's 35. I can move all the way here. Oop, here.
alright.
And then the one guy gets an attack of opportunity. You know, roll for that.
He fails, takes a swing at you as you run by, but he fails.
Timmy just logged on to Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, that bitch.
Yes.
That's alright. She'd probably just be telling all of you what to do. Alright, do you want to do anything else? Kaylin?
Can I whistle for my dog?
Yeah!
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, you whistle for your dog.
I don't know. It's like I don't really want to attack these guys.
In from the side door bursts Smith,
Yay!
happily lapping his tongue and stuff. Alright, me Ollie.
Um, head
I look at the dog. It's like you still kind of look like that dwarf.
Can I head around the outside of the room to...
You can, but you're going to have to avoid the braziers. These things.
Ah.
That's where fires are lit on cold wintry nights, and where the Red Witch fulfills her prophecies.
God.
I am alright moving there.
Yeah, you're fine. I will remind the party that if you want to go into a full sprint, you can move double your, movement speed in a single turn if you forego all other actions. Just as a reminder.
I'll probably do that next turn.
Okay.
Alright. And the soldiers will give chase, of course.
Keep.
Alright, let's see. We got 1, 2 that can attack.
Keep.
One stopped on somebody.
That was
There you go.
That was my bad. Will a 14 hit you, Kelowna?
No.
I know a 6 won't. And Miali. Miali's pink, right? Yeah, okay. Will a 12 hit you? No.
No.
And a 9 won't hit you. Alright, so these soldiers pretty much fucking suck.
It's probably good for them and good for us.
Alright, Gondor's turn. Gondor comes down. Takes him a good old swing there at Kelowna. Oh wait. Plus 4, 14. That's... 14 won't hit you, will it, Divinia? Okay. He misses as well. Alright, so we're at Solanus. Or Selena.
Solanus.
Whatever. That bitch I made up to play with y'all today because there are only 3 of you.
Kaylin's girlfriend.
Kaylin's girlfriend. She rushes the window and breaks out. Ah! Gong follows suit quickly thereafter. Ah! Kelowna.
Oh, my God. Go.
You can't go. You can't go through the pillar either.
But so, could I go there?
You could go there. Yeah.
Like going around.
You're gonna subtract 5 feet to go around that pillar. All right. So Kelowna's hauling ass. Kaylin.
Oh, freedom for me. Freedom.
I am a slow
Going into sprint. Hey, there we go.
All right. Miali.
Where are the windows?
On the south of the room. There's 1 big pane and 2 little panes.
Right there.
Yeah, those are windows.
Alright. Can I sprint again?
Yeah, you can haul ass as long as you don't plan on doing nothing else. Smith makes his epic jump out the window as well. And then we are left with the soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh God.
Gondor will breathe fire on you right before you hit the windows, Kelowna. Make me a roll with either your dexterity bonus or your athletics. And try and get above a 14.
Wait, so can I use my strength?
No.
instead? No.
You gonna punch the fire?
I don't.
Rah! Boom.
this is gonna suck. No, that's
Wait,
not
what?
correct. You can just take the first one, I guess. 13, so that's a 12.
A 12. Alright, you will fail. And you will take 11 points of damage. Which is
Yeesh.
exactly what you healed.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I feel pretty bad. Oh, I feel good. Oh, I feel bad again. Alright, top of the round, everybody else is gone. Kelowna, your turn. Are you out the window?
Yeah.
Okay. You are out the window. It is here that we shall take our break. 10 minutes, ladies.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, see you at 23 after.
Okay.
Are you eating a loaf of bread? It looks like a very small loaf of bread.
Well, it's not exactly French bread. It's sort of like shorter and fatter, but it's kind of like that. And basically, what I did was I bought loads of them when they were selling them off cheap at the shop, but before closing time. Stuck them in my freezer, and then when I microwave them, it's like just baked.
Even if it is near freezing, I just went and got ice cream. Have more vodka or to not have more vodka? Probably not have more vodka. I should cut myself off at 3 drinks tonight. Especially since I stumbled slightly when standing up. Yeah. Where my boyfriend gets to see how strange of a drunk I am, because I've been texting him on and off.
I don't think I'm any stranger than I usually am when I drink.
No, I get like really candid and things like that, you know, when I'm drunk.
I come back and 2 players are stuffing their faces and talking about, what they do when they get drunk. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Would you expect anything less, Amber?
Do what?
Would you expect anything less?
Oh no, I'd be disappointed if there were less.
I was debating also to go for drink 4. I've already had 3 tonight, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to get 4 because I kind of stumbled when I stood up. And it's usually like I pour like 2 fingers in.
2 fingers. I didn't get any liquor this time
At a time.
around.
So technically it's been like I've had like 6 fingers of vodka tonight.
A finger's only worth as big as the glass is. See, if you have, a pitcher, like you would make, tea or Kool-Aid or something in, 2 fingers is a lot more, awesome.
And then 2 fingers of that would kill me.
My hair has this weird cookie thing in it today, and I don't know why. Well, I saw 2.
Well, I saw somebody moving.
Yeah, somebody's moving
I saw
across
someone
Kelowna.
moving in the background.
I just realized there apparently were hair clips at this D&D game I took this picture from.
I was watching the Twitch stream, and I was like, hair clips.
Well, this was my D&D game, several years ago, so I mean, I guess, hair clips would make sense. Yeah, I got a few beers, some vodka, chips, dice, minis, hair clips.
No, I was also commenting, I was just like, Matt gets to see what a strange drunk I can be.
You're not that strange. Are you eating tacos, Samantha?
No.
I asked her if she was just eating a loaf of bread.
Oh, it is bread. I don't know, from the side it sort of looks like a taco.
Oh man, I'd kill for a taco right now.
I'm probably going to have tacos when we finish up here. Bonnie just came and told me, I'm hungry.
You missed all the fun stuff, Davidia.
Oh no. What fun stuff did I miss?
We were talking about your
Alcohol.
imaginary sex life and alcohol.
My imaginary sex life?
The way we imagine it. Not that your sex life is imaginary, just the way we imagine it.
Well, That's funny because I went and had sex.
Okay. Good to know.
You just let the entire internet know that you did that.
Yes, I am an adult human who has premarital sex. Oh my.
Well, that gets banned from Twitch.
I think if we start flashing the camera, that might get started.
No flashing the camera. We're broadcasting D&D. God damn it.
Wait, what were you guys saying about my imaginary sex life? I want to know. I'm curious.
We'll tell you after the stream. The break is over. The break is over. All right. So, you five make your way out of the building via jumping through the windows, like any sane person would. Obviously, that's how you escape. Or 6 of you. I forgot about Smith. But you all jump out of the windows. This is a 3-story little keep here. So let's
splat.
Let's see how much damage you all take real quick.
We may have to perform mouth to mouth on the priest.
– 13 points of damage.
Can we roll a reflex?
A reflex? Reflex, Raggy?
Yes.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do 3.5, flips in the air before you land? I mean, you can roll a reflex. I mean, if you want to make it pretty, you can make it pretty on your way down. But,
yes.
But that's not going to stop your damage. It's just going to look pretty. The townsfolk look up. And those are some crazy adventurers. They hold up signs as you go splat on the pavement. 10.
15.
9. Like they're judging.
The Russian judge gives 7.
In Russia, pavement dive view. Alright, but you all take 13 points of damage. I believe that puts Kelowna near death.
Quick.
We can't hear you, Kelowna.
I cast.
Oh, shit. Wow, I've been talking this entire time to people, and yeah, that puts me at -11.
Oh, well. Does anybody have anything to help our dear friend Kelowna out with?
I've got Cure Light Wounds.
Your mage has a few interesting things. There's this lovely thing in Dungeons and Dragons called Inspiration. And Solana will be burning off the 1 inspiration point she had.
Just wow. Oh no.
That's
and she will save you from dying.
Yay.
You have 1 hit point as you land. Gong looks around at you. Well, that was dumb. Ever hear of feather fall?
You're the.
And Solana goes, well, yeah, but I don't know it yet.
Yeah, not mage.
Yeah.
As you look around at the town kind of seems to be overrun with zombies, or what you think are zombies. Not necessarily that they are zombies, but the blue mist seems to be covering most of the town, and throughout the town you hear screams and yells and, roars, all off in the distance. You do see a few buildings.
Watch them not believe us now.
Well, the question is, will there be anyone left to blame you?
I said believe us.
Oh, believe you. Will there be anyone left to believe you either? Alright, so.
I say we go somewhere else, we start new lives, we get new names, we just start over.
To Dalmar!
To Dalmar.
No. We most certainly cannot start over there.
There's probably
Maybe the Adventurers Guild will take us back if we ask nicely.
perhaps at the very least you do know there's some real estate available in Dalmar.
There's
plenty
lots
of
of it.
rooms for rent. There
Well, first of all, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
that is a good plan.
Yeah.
Very good plan.
Solana. Oh, that's a nice little heal.
Something.
Something. Better than nothing. Alright. Solana looks around and then looks down at Gong and says, "So, this is nice. Do you have any thoughts?" Gong says, "Well, first and foremost, we need to find this warlock, this necromancer. We pretty much have to find him. Otherwise, everybody in this town's going to tear each other apart. Second,
There's a bad thing to that because they kind of don't like us.
not everyone in the town hates you.
Well, a good deal of them don't.
Says, well, there really are two options, the way I see it. You guys came from the Staggered Goat, right?
Yes.
From what tales I heard, there was a river of undead underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, glad to know someone else saw that.
Oh, I didn't see it. That's just what
What
the
do you
town.
know about that?
The town.
Well, no, at least someone in the tavern saw that, so I feel a little less crazy.
Gong goes, aye, someone did see it. Though they dare not report it, they didn't want to get dragged off to the keep with you like.
Yeah.
But
Grumble.
grumble. But I wonder. Well, we could investigate this army of undead, see where they're going. Maybe they'll lead us to the necromancer or whoever. Also, I noticed that something is burning down the way. It looks like the big, building by the pier that has the orphanage below it. I'm pretty sure that's on fire. And well, you also all look a bit, bummed up, so we could also head for the church and see if there's a safe haven in there. Perhaps even mystical zombies can't come onto holy ground.
So, fearless leader, shall we go save some orphans? Shall we go heal up? Or, shall we search for this warlock?
Fuck my life.
It's your call. But can you let children die on your conscience?
Well, no, I guess I can't. So let's go fucking save some fucking orphans.
So, the intrepid party is going to head to the building at the end of the pier with the orphans at the bottom of it. Is that what the intrepid party is doing?
I wouldn't call us intrepid,
Yes.
but yes.
Alright. As you start to make your way down the streets, you realize, well, this is going to be difficult. As you can see, no less than about 100 zombie townsfolk between you and the waterfront.
Why
I
don't
suddenly
we
give no shits about those kids at all.
why don't we pretend to be zombies?
Why don't we what?
Well,
It worked to Shaun of the Dead.
It did.
I have to admit, no adventuring party I've ever been with has ever suggested that before.
I mean, it's either that or try to fight 100 zombies.
Can we?
And most certainly not
do
be
that?
welcome in this town again.
I don't see why you couldn't do that.
Roll the zombie
Do
check.
any of you have disguise?
No.
No.
I've got minor illusion, if that helps.
That would actually help. Give me a second. Let me go get my books real quick. I wanna make this a legit go with your zombie thing.
Oh my god. This is not gonna work.
We're gonna die
Uh,
horribly and slowly.
Totally die. Maybe we should just go for the church.
To be fair, we'd probably
I
end
don't-
up dying anyway with all these zombies.
I mean, who cares about those brats? I don't.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be lawful good.
I'm,
That means
supposed,
you uphold the law.
I'm supposed to do what's right regardless of the law, so...
Yeah, you'd be the one up for the saving the orphans. You'd just be like, well, there's no law saying we have to save burning orphans. And I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to survive this.
Are y'all discussing whether or not to go save the orphans? I mean, you don't have to. I mean, nothing says you have to go save orphans. Minor illusion.
I don't know, considering I'm at 9 hit points, maybe we should.
Minor illusion will not help you do this, Sam. Minor illusion helps you create a small object or a sound, and it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it. So, I mean, you could cast the illusion if you wanted to get creative and maybe, I don't know, create a something illusion that you think will distract zombies, and maybe y'all can run around while the zombies are distracted, but you're not going to be able to make yourselves look like zombies. But
Is anyone good at climbing? We could always scale and jump across the rooftops a la Assassin's Creed style. Parkour!
alright, so what are you guys doing? Saving babies? Say screw babies? Find some ingenious way through an army of undead? Let's have it.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
What are we doing?
Shambling through the horde. I do have thaumaturgy, would that help?
Thaumaturgy? What
Thaumaturgy?
what do
Are
you wish,
you planning to kill us all?
what are you going to do with thaumaturgy? Tell me that.
Distract the zombies?
In what way?
I mean... And... I can make, like, doors and windows fly open and shut. I can make, like, sounds.
Yeah. You can basically do all the stuff a ghost could do. Sort of, kind of. Yeah.
Ooh.
You could coordinate
Spooky.
some kind of, you know, fun effort with Miali. I don't know, come up with something. You can totally go creative. Create an
Could we
image.
Be MacGyver.
Create an
Could we
image
make-
of like two twins in a stroller, and like, you know, have Kelowna open all the doors between, you know, you and that, and have all the zombies chase the babies. I don't know, do something.
Could we make a dancing frog?
The hello my
guess.
baby, hello my darling, my ragtime gal kind of dancing frog. Sure, you can make that kind. Rock and roll.
And I'm just like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
You can of course do that. It's a fun game, D&D. You can do whatever your heart desires. So I'm just waiting for y'all to tell me your plan to get either through this or say fuck it and do something else.
I'm ready to
I
run it
say-
the first time a thing's going to shit.
I say we shamble through the horde.
I guess that's the best
And-
plan we have.
If they start paying attention to us, we can try to distract them with an
Right.
illusion.
With an illusion. Okay. Alright.
That was the last time they ever heard from the party.
That was the day Boobs and Bludgeoning died. At least they're going to the good kind of hell and not the bad kind of hell. They were trying to save orphans and all. Alright, so, let's see. Roll
We're not going to the special hell.
the special kind of hell. Alright, party, roll to shamble.
Do we add anything to our shambling bonus or modifier?
Performance, if you have perform, go ahead, you can add your performance to your shambling roll.
Well, is that just our charisma?
No. Performing is,
Oh yeah,
is
that's a skill.
yeah, that's a skill.
Separate skill.
I don't think any of you have performance.
No.
No.
None of y'all chose fun stuff. Y'all
I got a
chose...
7!
Roll a perception check on the zombies first.
Sure. All right. Well, what were you looking for? What do you wish to know about these zombies?
Most of all, any clues as to whether they would take us as, hostile to them? Whether they seem to be paying much attention to us?
Currently, they don't seem to be paying a whole hell of a lot of attention to you. They're very slow moving, and you, as a cleric, aren't entirely sure they're true zombies, especially with, the large amount of glowing blue mist moving through the town. You're not super convinced they're zombies.
I think it's magic.
Can you dispel the magic?
I don't think I can.
But they don't seem to be paying a whole hell of a lot of attention to you. They mostly seem to be concerned when something, makes a noise, like a townsfolk, somebody screams or something. They'll be running for that person. But for the most part, quiet doesn't seem to attract their attention.
You should make a ghost noise that's like on the other side of town. Or, like 3 streets down. That's a good idea.
Might
Maybe
be
we
good.
can clear out some of them.
It might be good because Mona's going to get eaten if something doesn't happen soon.
Yes.
She was not very good at shambling.
I'm just like,
Alright,
Oh, I haven't rolled to that yet.
I'll do that then. Can I make the sound of a screaming voice like a few blocks away?
Sure. Sam, you want to do anything?
Run.
Run?
Brains! This is zombie riot. Brains!
Alright. Kelowna, roll with your spell modifier, your plus there, and get me over a 16 and you'll distract this horde.
Please get over a 16. I don't want to die today. I'm too pretty to die.
Well, alright then. You create a wonderful scream of a townsfolk off in the distance.
Who knew our priest was a ventriloquist? I did.
The zombies in the immediate area, about 40 or so, seem very, interested in what the hell was over there. So they, slowly shamble off in that direction. The next 2 blocks in front of you are pretty clear.
Woohoo!
Moving forward, you still see about 60 zombies between you and the, the waterfront, though. But hey, you got 40 zombies out of your way. Everybody give me a roll. You can add your dex. Get above a 12, or your character's going to kick something or knock something over as you move forward.
Well, wouldn't that sell the illusion of being a zombie? Yeah. Oh shit. Fall flat on my face.
Oh wow, that's
We're fucked. And I liked my character so much.
Wow. Sam, you want to roll a 1 while we're here?
Watch Sam roll a 20.
What factor is it? D20.
D20 plus your dex mod, or minus your dex mod in Divinia's case. Alright, so, Miali, goes along pretty good. However, Kelowna and, Kalen just make the most horrible attempt at being a zombie. They're like walking through town pulling some, Three Stooges shit with each other. So, the zombies, or townsfolk zombie, blue mist zombies, about 10 of them turn their attention towards the 2 of you, and somewhat towards Miali, but they're really not paying her a whole lot of attention. And give me just a moment. Let me build an alleyway. I wasn't really expecting y'all to just run through the middle of town. So give me a second while I build a thing.
We don't do a lot of what you expect.
Well, you were given the option, hey, what's under the bar? We could go that way.
Oh yeah, we probably should have, gone back to the end.
Alright.
yeah.
Boop.
I can't bear to look. I wonder if we could just sprint right past them. Because if not, that'll involve slaughtering 10 townsfolk.
Yeah, how fast can they move?
They move about 25 feet based on your current estimates of their movement speed.
Great.
Alright, y'all are going to be just to the left of where you were. So scroll left over there. Alright, so here's your alley. Everybody found themselves?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, Sam, thus far, they don't seem real interested in you, but they do seem awfully interested in the 3 amigos up there who were poking each other and bonking each other in the noses and saying...
Elf, dwarf, and dog.
Yeah, the elf, dwarf, and the dog seem to have, drawn some attention. And of course, there you see your zombies shambling towards you as you poorly made your way down the open air alley in the middle of town with hundreds of zombies around you, and you thought you were going to get through it. Alright, we'll go same, or, no, we'll roll a nit. Why not? Roll for a nit.
$22.
8.
So I know who's going first.
Davinia.
I rolled 12.
Oh! My bad. Hello, no. Smith. Zambies. Alright. Kaylin, you are, of course, first.
Yeah. Tried to decide. Taking a moment to decide if I should just run in there. You know, just be like, fuck it, they don't believe I'm a zombie anyway. Sword!
Well,
Would
I
you
mean, we
like
could
to give...
not hack and see what they do.
That's also true. Would you like to give Smith directions as well, Kaylin?
For the moment, it's stay. Because I'm trying to decide what to do. It's just like... I'm almost just like, I don't want to hurt them, but I also don't want to give them the chance to hurt me. Because some of these people owe me money. Can't collect money from a corpse.
What happened to my party? Y'all used to slaughter everything.
Flair used to
Then
slaughter
the-
everything.
Lawful good cleric got put in charge.
Alright, you're a lawful good cleric, but these are zombies. It's your holy mission to destroy these fuckers.
Yeah, but they might not be zombies.
That's true, they might not be zombies.
Where is Gong in all this?
Gong gave you options and got the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
Can I just like fire off a warning shot with my bow just to obviously miss somebody? Just be like, don't come any closer.
You're gonna fire a warning shot at the zombies.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
I'm just like, I don't want to hit them.
Okay.
But, you know,
Make
I want to take out my bow, you know.
okay. Make me a roll to miss them.
It's like the funniest thing we said.
Well, I mean, you rolled to hit them, so you need to roll to miss them. Because if you're going for a warning shot, you're wanting to get it close to them, but not hit them. So
Yeah. Well, 1d 20 plus 4, I guess.
yeah, get above, you know, the 10, or you hit one.
16.
All right. It flies by one of the zombies, you know, heads. The one, you know, directly in front of you. It doesn't really seem to care or notice that an arrow just flew by it.
Okay, your go.
Yep, we are at Kelowna.
Can I do another scream? I'm gonna do another scream.
All right. Is this like your last first level spell for the day?
No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh, okay.
It's the vampire puppet lamentation.
Okay.
Fire.
This close and engaged. Let me see what the zombies' actual will is. Or their intelligence at this point. Zombies. There's a whole chapter dedicated to zombies. Alright. -4 on intellect check, so. What's your spell DC?
13.
Alright, so If they get above a 13, they are not distracted. We'll do this for the first half of them. Alright, so these zombies are dumb as mud. So the first 5 are like, oh, what the fuck was that? And they'll just wander off. And the next 5. They're not distracted. But you got rid of 5 of them. Alright.
That's 5 less people we have to slaughter.
Miali.
Can we turn and run?
I mean, that's always an option.
Yeah, you can always run. I mean, that's up to you. You're the party leader, Kelowna. Start acting like it.
Dude,
How far does this corridor go on?
That corridor goes on for about 100 yards. About 300.
I say we turn and run for the church. This was a bad plan.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Curiously, Miali, what new spells did you pick up? Because you didn't tell us when we were building our characters up.
I haven't found the page.
Wait, what?
Dude, 2 weeks.
You...
I've had other things on and stuff.
Alright, so if your party dies, y'all can all blame Miali for not having any new spells to kick ass with.
I'm still learning.
But it is your turn still, though, Miali.
Run?
Run? Okay. You just want to run back the way you came?
Oh, is that the way we came?
South is the way you came. North is the way you were going.
Oh, so there's zombies in the way. Right, so I'll move up there and fire a fireball at that one.
Why did you move? Okay.
So she went from running to killing him.
Yeah, she ran straight at it to throw a firebolt at it.
I'm using the element of surprise.
Rah! Phew.
Did that hit? 14?
That will hit. Yep. Roll for some damage.
Do you add any modifiers for damage?
Nope. Not for that cantrip, you don't.
Six.
Alright, 6 damage. The zombie's head explodes as you smack it.
Fuck me.
Solana, seeing your success at blowing up zombie heads, dashes around the group, takes aim at the this zombie here, and she will make an attack against it. She will use magic missile.
Guys.
And she will deal it 9 whopping.
Guys, they're trying to not kill people.
Fuck it! Shoot all the people!
Well, they're a necessary casualty to get to the orphans.
I don't care about orphans anymore. I don't think our fearless leader cares about the orphans either. They could have just burned in the fire by now. While we've been sitting here talking about this. They're probably dead. Let's go.
pretty clear that we can't exactly get to the orphan.
Who's slamming on their keyboard?
Oh no, it's my guinea pigs drinking.
Okay. I hear
Aw.
whap, 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 whap. Like, someone really doesn't like their keyboard.
Where did Amber go?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I was talking to you guys. Y'all couldn't even hear me. I was saying, you do notice that the zombies do die pretty easily. I mean, they're just commoners. You could pretty much feel confident you could bash your way through a good handful of these, and they're not going to give you a whole hell of a lot of trouble. They're not wearing armor. They're just, wearing the crap they knitted for themselves, a few months ago before winter set in. They don't seem to...
Considering how well our zombie killing has gone so far, I think we should perhaps refrain.
Selena speaks up and says, refrain from what?
From killing more townsfolk.
Selena says, so you don't want to kill, 100 townsfolk to save, a couple babies in the orphanage?
Well, that won't matter when everybody thinks they're townsfolk again. I think we should get out of here.
So you no longer care about the babies.
Yeah, I don't care about babies.
You monster.
It is the zombies' turn. One of them will get close enough to Miali to take a bite. It will miss her.
Good, because then we'd have to put her down.
You had a zombie snapping at your neck, Miali, but it has missed you.
Okay, I know which one to kill with fire next turn.
We're at the top of the round. Kaylin, it is your turn. I mean, y'all can run at any time, but until then, you're still in combat.
Or
you can keep...
I'll take our...
Or you can keep
I think I might
slaughtering.
take our fearless leader's advice in GTFO.
Dude, I'm not a fearless leader. Have I not made it clear how terrified I am of being a leader?
You're the fearless leader.
Shh! Don't let them know that.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like Monty
if we
Python. Run away!
There's not a crazy, bloodthirsty bunny here to fight. It's just townsfolk. What you gonna do, Kaylin?
Artie's like, I should run, but Artie's just like, let's just shoot that fucker in the head.
This would be, like, I feel like this would be so much easier if I weren't lawful good.
If what?
If I weren't lawful good.
Yeah, if you were like lawful neutral or lawful evil, we'd be having a good time. You'd just be like, let's kill everybody! Fuck the babies!
You can turn and choose a new god of evil. Okay, theoretically speaking, if you were an evil party, what would you be doing right now if you were all kinds of evil and chaotic? What would you do now?
Slaughtering the townspeople.
Yeah, just fucking kill everything.
To what end?
Like zombies.
What would your goal be after slaughtering townsfolk?
I don't know, kill the warlock.
Yeah. Steal his stuff.
That is a good plan. I like that plan. Do you wish to pass your turn, Kaylin?
I'm just gonna, start making my way, back down the alley, that way.
Go make your way back down. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I could even just, yeah. And I'll just tell the dog to come with me. I can't see myself.
I can't see you either.
This is a problem. Oh no, we're standing on nothing.
You're floating in the abyss.
Sorry, not sure what happened there. Alright, but anyway. Alright, you two, start making your way away. Kelowna. Which response is kicking in? The fight or flight one? Alright. And Miali, it's your turn.
Run away!
I'm
Solana,
gonna attack.
go ahead.
I'm gonna attack this number here.
Oh my god.
Alright, what are you attacking it with?
Fireball. I'm gonna save those babies.
Alright.
It's the right thing to do, damn it.
That means killing 100 townsfolk.
It's the greater good.
How is that the greater?
GLHF.
Babies, they're innocent.
How many orphans are there? Orphanage.
It's not like anyone's gonna adopt them.
You'll hit, Sam.
I will mother them all.
Okay.
Roll me some damage, Sam.
Well, the priest and I, we'll go find a church. You know, we'll hold out there till you get back.
Oh, this is gonna be great. The sorceress is going off to save babies. Everyone else is leaving.
Oh god.
Selena looks back at, Kalen and Kelowna and Smith, and looks over at Miali, just, powering down one zombie after another. Keeps looking back and forth, shrugs, casts magic missile at the next zombie coming down the street. So, the spellcasters are blowing zombies up left and right. Alright.
I mean, I may have the whole devil may care attitude, and I did feed part of a town to a dragon. I was maybe feel a little bit guilty about that, and I'm just like, try to do the good thing.
Alright, there is one zombie, or two zombies left in your immediate vicinity at this time. One of them will come over here to Selena, and the other will start shambling over towards Miali. The one that went to Selena, let's see, will be bitten.
Oh no.
Yes, will be bitten. And dealt 1 point of damage.
Wow.
Selena shrieks as it bites into her neck. We're at the top of the round. Kalen, will you exit
That zombie is gonna die.
Okay.
That zombie is gonna die.
Alright.
I have made that choice. He does not get to live.
Come on, team. Let's slaughter townsfolk for a golden old times.
Well, clearly we really suck.
21.
being Good, so maybe I should just turn evil.
Alright, you hit. Roll some damage there.
Well, everything I do is for the greater good, so it may seem evil in the way, but it's for the greater good.
Its head explodes as your arrow
Good.
cracks into it.
I'm killing all these people.
Yeah, but I'm gonna save babies.
They bit my girlfriend.
It's all for the babies.
I just
Of us.
turned around at his head because I'm just like, oh, fuck it.
And they will call me mommy.
Alright, Kelowna, it's your turn. You gonna head on out, or are you gonna stay?
Well, I'm not gonna abandon my party.
Not like that leaf muncher.
Certainly not gonna run away when I only have 9 HP. Although I guess I could, like, cure myself or whatever. I'll move back out. I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Alright.
Or actually, I have a health put. What does a health potion do? D8?
1d6.
Oh. Sure, I'll just use that up. I don't add anything to that, do I?
Uh-uh.
Sweet.
Alright. Miali.
I think you know the drill by now. Fireball at this one.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to pick your spells out before next time we play because
Yeah.
you're level like frickin' 3. You can use things far better than Firebolt. Did you not see Kelowna all, casting hell on the dragon earlier? Alright, but go ahead. That's a hit. And another zombie's head bursts into flames. So, thus far, your days total, you've slaughtered 8 zombie townsfolk thus far. Selena,
Have we achieved evil yet?
It's not, as much accumulated evil if you were just slaughtering townsfolk. They are, shambling towards, you in a menacing manner. And they did just bite Selena.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and cast Cure Light Wounds on her.
Okay.
And we are going to save babies.
Apparently you're going to save babies. Or at least Miali is going to save babies.
You guys on a fucking mission to save those goddamn babies.
I'm trying to remember what I roll for Cure Light Wounds. Is it 1d8?
It is indeed.
They will be my brood and they will call me Mum.
Well, I mean, that's one way we can recruit.
Get them all
Get 'em while they're young.
You, welcome to Boobs and Bludgeoning. I don't have any boobs. You're coming with us.
Oh, you will. You will.
You'll get them eventually.
We have ways, young one. That's slightly horrible, but okay. Okay, so...
Well, neither did any of us until, years and years later.
Science.
Until science.
Science!
Alright, so, in the distance, you hear the, some zombies shambling around. You still see plenty between, you and the dock. But, I mean, you're just having, slaughtered 5 without any real care in the world. Only one of you got bit for 1 damage. You feel pretty confident you could go through the horde and, just slaughter people to get to the babies. Selena looks at all of you and says, okay, are we really going to slaughter everyone in our way to get to that orphanage?
Yes.
I'd rather not.
Selena looks at you, Kelowna, as though awaiting an answer.
Yeah.
I say we go back to the church before we kill any more townsfolk.
Amazing.
But babies!
They're probably already dead.
Selena goes, "You
How
don't know."
many zombies are there left in total?
In front of you, about 30.
We can handle 30.
Alright, let me do thaumaturgy again.
Okay.
That's a cantrip, so I can cast it all I want.
Alright. You distract, let's see, -4. We'll do it 10 at a time. Or the next 20. Roll d20. -4. Oh, this is some stupid fucking zombies. Alright, so 10, they take the ploy and head off towards the noises. But the next 10, they don't seem quite as dumb. So now there are only about 20 zombies between you and the orphanage. And
What about the last 10?
do what?
What about the last 10?
Would you like me to just make this board big enough to accommodate all of the last 10? Give me just a moment.
Oh, I see. We're doing...
We can do them all at once if you want. I just thought I'd break them up into, segments.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The way I'm figuring it is you are slowly making your way down this alley, slaughtering or distracting them as you go.
It's a good idea.
Alright, so you distracted 10, but the next 10 were not so distracted, and they start shambling towards your group.
Rah.
Kaylin, you're at the top of the round. What would you like to do?
Shoot this guy. Come on. You can do this, computer. 7!
You will miss.
Hey.
Alright, Kelowna, you're next. Okay. Are you casting upon him, shooting at him? What are you doing to him?
And do thaumaturgy again?
You
Can I
can.
just keep doing that?
You can, but since they're engaged in combat, it will be less effective.
Okay.
They are not amused by your trickery. Miali.
Fireball at this one.
Alright. Obviously, you need to hit an 8 or above to, smack a zombie. Is the target goal here. You hit.
I'm gonna have to set up a macro on my keyboard for the slash roll.
Alright, that one dies. Selena rushes into a pile of them And she begins to cast a radius, or light spreads out from her in a 30-foot radius. Woo!
Oh, jeez.
And, well, the zombies just sort of deteriorate as the light hits them.
Yay!
She looks back and says, I can do that once per day. Alright, that brings us to Smit. Did you want Smit to do anything, Ramona? You told Smit to run when last we met.
Sick 'em!
Sick 'em.
Yep.
Sick 'em. He'll go full sprint up, but he will not be able to attack. And that brings us to Zambies. They will all be headed towards Smit, except for two of them. Two of them will head towards Selena. Two of them will head towards Dog.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Dog!
Oh, well, it's not that bad. Takes 4 damage. Okay. Alright, the first one hits her. The next one misses her. And the third one misses her terribly. The two that are fighting Dog, Smit. The first one will hit Smit. The second one will hit Smit.
Yeah.
They will deal 10 damage to Smit. Smit only has 2 hit points left.
Oh no. Someone heal my dog.
Someone heal my dog.
I think I used my cure light wounds for the day.
You did indeed. Alright, Kaylin, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the people who are trying to attack my dog.
Okay.
Uh, 16.
You will hit. Roll damage.
That guy. Seven.
And that will kill it. Kelowna.
Wow, Roll20 is really lagging for me.
Yeah, I've gotten a few dropped things from Roll20.
So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna
I still don't see your roll.
yeah,
Oh.
I will do your lines.
Oh, shit.
Sweet.
Aw. Okay,
What? No, that's the
that's you healing.
yeah.
Who are you healing?
I just the Wolfie.
Okay. Wolfie feels much better now.
Yay!
Schmidt feels much better now. Alright, Miali.
I'm gonna move over there and fire a fireball at that one.
Alright. That'll hit. And that zombie's head explodes with the firebolt. Solana takes a quick step backwards, and she casts firebolt as well. Oh, she will miss. She will miss pretty hard. Alright, Smith. It's Smith's turn. Smith will attack the one in front of him. Smith will hit, but just barely. And Smith will tear its leg off and run away with it a little bit, leaving the poor zombie laying on its belly. 2 zombies remain at the top of the round. Kalen.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. 35. And then shoot that guy with my bow.
Okay. Samantha's all smiling
11.
down there. What are you smiling for, Samantha? Are you loving the slaughter of townsfolk?
No, it's not that the townsfolk, it's that the zombies, and we're gonna get to the babies.
Alright, you hit,
I'm going to rescue my children.
6.
Oh my god, damn. So adorable and creepy, and I love it.
Mostly creepy.
I know, I want to hear that in a movie with, like, demonic babies or something, you know? Sam's like their mom, and it's like, the babies! The babies! The title of the movie will be THABABAHS. The babies. Oh.
You should make it Amber.
Oh. Okay, where are we at? Kelowna. There's 1 zombie left.
Here. New guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt?
Yes. So I have to roll to hit first for.
Yep, you have to roll to hit.
So that's my wisdom modifier.
No, that's your spell.
Okay. I don't understand things.
Your spell casting ability is what you add to your spells when you have to cast them. Like if they don't instantly succeed, you add your spell casting ability to it.
Oh, you're good.
Oh yeah. And Guiding Bolt is a 4d6 radiant damage, so roll us up some some damage.
Plus
For
my
one little
modifier.
zombie.
This zombie just explodes. Like all its little pieces and chunks fly every fucking where. Like everyone
That is my
Ew.
weakest. That is my weakest offensive spell.
like
What?
there you go. Everybody has Chunko Zombie on them now. Even, you know,
Ew.
everybody is covered in zombie chunks. This fucker just blew the fuck up with that attack. It's radiant damage too, so this fucker just, it's like it imploded and then spewed out chunks everywhere. Alright. So as you blow up the last little zombie there that was approaching you, you look up the alley where the 10 other zombies were awaiting your, slow roll up this alleyway. But you don't see the zombies when you look. Instead, you see a dark purplish figure sort of sitting up there with its back to you. Just sort of floating there. Looks kind of, I don't know, demon-like.
It's not Bob.
Selena leans over. Who's Bob?
Long story. Demon with when we were in Dalmar that kept us there. That we.
Can cast do a perception check?
Sure.
on it? Oh.
Wow. Yeah,
funny.
that's. You know its life fucking story. Its father's name was Sal, and he worked on. Alright, though your check was not, entirely successful, you're pretty fucking sure that's Bob.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hi, Bob.
At the sound of your call, Meali, the shadowy form turns around. Oh, hi!
Okay.
What do you want this time?
What do I want? I just made an extra set of zombies go away because I know how you hate killing innocent people on your way to rescue things. Because that's what you do. You're that kind of, you're my heroes, says Bob as he puts his hands up to his chest in a warm, loving embrace of himself. You are my kind of heroes. And I love the new name, by the way, Boobs and Bludgeoning. Was this where you were going? Bob says, pointing at the towery building that does indeed house the orphanage in the bottom.
One of us was.
Is it still on fire?
I've got,
It is still on fire, yes.
Yeah, that's our goal. Save the orphans.
Oh!
out of my way, Bob. I've got to save the babies.
Bob says, "Oh, welcome, please. You came from above so that you might save these babies with love. But come here, yes, come."
Oh, great! Not more rhyming.
More rhyming. But come here, yes, come closer still, and look upon those babies and get your fill, Bob says, pointing at a window to the basement. You look in. Bob giggles. Look real close, ye heroes for hire. Those little zombie babies are on fire.
Okay, let's leave him. I'm good. Let's go home. Let's go
My
back to the church.
babies!
Now, Sam, they don't look dead. They look very happy and giggly and zombie-like and running around on fire.
I didn't sign up to deal with zombie babies, and I certainly did not sign up to deal with zombie babies on fire. So I am getting the fuck out.
I have mixed feelings.
And that, ladies, is where we shall end our adventure this evening.
Oh god.
You have reached the orphanage of baby zombies on fire.
You just set out to make this really fucking difficult for us at every turn, haven't you?
I set
I
out.
think we make it difficult for ourselves, honestly.
Well, y'all,
But I want to save babies.
you still can save them.
I'm done.
They're on fire!
Put them out.
They don't keep dying. Like they're like it's magical fire or something.
Because they're zombies!
What's wrong with little zombie babies that happen to be on
Everything.
fire? You saw Shaun of the Dead. You were quoting it earlier. You can, tie him up and keep him in the shed out back.
I'm not just wanting them to sit there and play Resident Evil.
This is true, but you also know that, not earlier when people turned into zombies, they unturned from zombies later on.
Like in 5 minutes, but it's been more than that.
If you take into account normal combat, it's only been zombie time for about 20 minutes.
Still, that was much longer than it was last time.
That's true. But I guess you'll have to decide what to do next week on whatever the hell this adventure is called.
Spell Plague.
The Spell Plague, that's right.
In this place we are.
The Spell Plague of Elder Crag. Yeah, that's what we're... Whatever it is. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for coming to play tonight. Perhaps our friend Davinia won't forget about her friends next time.
Leave us all alone.
Sorry, I haven't slept enough.
Must get...
I'm gonna go to sleep.
My brain is mush.
I'm probably going to sleep shortly, but thank you everybody who's watching at home. You make this all worthwhile. Or something. I don't know. Alright, but yes, we shall meet again and all that fun stuff.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. It's been fun.
Yes, it has.
Babies.
The babies! Oh dear. I did not expect sympathy for the babies. That was not how I was expecting this to go.
I don't feel any sympathy. Their little zombie asses can burn up.
No, they're my babies.
But I figured I'd give y'all, yes, Davinia, I figured I'd give y'all a havoc-ridden campaign to work your way through. I was like, well, last time they just spent the whole game creating havoc. I'll just let them have havoc at the beginning. The more havoc, the better.
I could really go for